Imagine this. You're at the doctor's office for a routine checkup. The doctor looks at your blood pressure numbers, shakes his head, and says, "You need to take better care of your heart." Now here's the shocking part. What he's really telling you isn't just about your heart. It's also about your manhood. Yes, the size, strength, and performance of your penis are directly linked to how healthy your heart is. Surprising? Maybe even uncomfortable? Well, stay with me, because by the end of this video you'll realize that the real key to confidence in the bedroom might not be in pills or quick fixes, but in how well you protect the most important muscle in your body, your heart. Today we're diving deep into a hidden connection that very few men ever talk about, the link between heart health and penis size. It sounds strange at first, but science is clear. Your cardiovascular system doesn't just keep you alive. It also determines how strong your erections are, how long they last, and yes, even how your size appears when it matters most. In this video, we're not just talking about biology. We're telling the story of how what's happening inside your arteries can rewrite the way you perform outside the bedroom. Let me tell you a story. A man in his mid-40s, let's call him David, lived a busy life. Stressful job, late-night fast food, barely any exercise. On the outside, he looked okay, slightly overweight, nothing extreme. But what he didn't know was that every burger, every skipped workout, every cigarette was slowly tightening the noose around his arteries. One day, David noticed something strange. In the bedroom, things weren't working the way they used to. He felt smaller, weaker, less confident. He blamed stress, but in reality, his body was screaming for help. His heart was struggling, his blood vessels were clogged, and his penis was the first to reveal the hidden danger. Why? Because the arteries that supply blood to the penis are much smaller than the ones that supply blood to your heart. So when plaque starts building up, guess which area suffers first? Exactly, the bedroom. Weak erections, loss of firmness, and even the illusion of reduced size often show up years before a heart attack ever does. Think about that for a second. Your body has been designed with a warning system. Problems in the bedroom can be the earliest red flag that your heart health is in danger. But most men ignore it, or worse, they look for quick fixes without addressing the root cause. Now let's dig into the science. Erections are basically a blood flow event. When you're aroused, your brain signals blood vessels to open up, rushing blood into the spongy tissue of your penis. The stronger your heart, the smoother that process. But if your arteries are stiff, clogged, or inflamed, the flow is blocked. What happens next? You don't just lose firmness, you lose size because the penis never reaches its full expansion. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Studies show that men with poor cardiovascular health often notice up to a 1 to 2 inch difference in their erections compared to when they were younger and healthier. Not because they shrank, but because their blood flow simply can't support their full potential. Imagine buying a Ferrari but never filling it with enough fuel. It just won't perform no matter how powerful the engine is. And here's the kicker. Every lifestyle choice you make, whether it's smoking a cigarette, sitting on the couch for hours, or choosing greasy fast food, either opens up those blood vessels or shuts them down tighter. So the next time you hear the word heart health, don't just think about living longer. Think about living better, stronger, and more confident in every sense of the word. But here's a twist you probably didn't expect. There's also a direct psychological loop. When your heart isn't healthy and your erections aren't strong, your confidence crashes. And when your confidence crashes, stress hormones spike. And stress? It's one of the fastest ways to damage both your heart and your performance. This creates a vicious cycle. A weak heart leads to weak erections, which leads to more stress, which damages the heart even more. But here's the good news. This cycle can be reversed. And the reversal doesn't just bring back your energy and confidence. It can literally make you appear bigger again, naturally. Now you're probably asking, so what exactly can I do? That's where things get even more fascinating. Because in the next part of this video, we'll break down the habits, foods, and daily rituals that not only protect your heart, but can also give you back the size and stamina you thought you lost forever. Let's go back to David. Remember the man in his 40s who ignored the signs? Well, after a scary ER visit with chest pain, he finally realized he needed to change. Instead of chasing shortcuts, he focused on rebuilding his heart health. And within months, something incredible happened. Not only did his energy return, but in the bedroom, he felt a difference he hadn't experienced in years. Stronger, firmer, and yes, bigger. All because blood was finally flowing freely again. So what exactly did David do, and what can you do? First, exercise. Now, I'm not talking about killing yourself at the gym. Even 30 minutes of brisk walking daily can open up your arteries, lower your blood pressure, and send more oxygen-rich blood to every part of your body. In fact, researchers found that men who engage in regular cardio reported up to 40% improvement in erection quality. Second, food. Here's the truth. Your plate is your medicine cabinet. Leafy greens, berries, fatty fish, nuts. All of these flood your system with nitric oxide, a natural chemical that relaxes blood vessels and boosts circulation. On the flip side, sugar and processed junk inflame your arteries and rob your body of this essential function. Third, sleep. Poor sleep kills testosterone, raises stress hormones, and damages your heart. Think about it. Your body repairs itself while you sleep. Skip that, and you're sabotaging both your heart and your manhood. Fourth, stress management, meditation, breathing exercises, even just disconnecting from screens for a while, it all matters. Stress is like acid for your arteries, and when you calm your mind, your blood vessels open up. Now here's a fun fact most people don't know. In several clinical studies, when men followed a heart-healthy lifestyle, their erection quality improved so much that they no longer needed pills. In other words, nature restored what they thought was gone. And let's be clear, this isn't just about sex. It's about identity, confidence, and quality of life. When you protect your heart, you're not just avoiding a heart attack, you're making sure that the most intimate parts of your life stay alive and thriving. Now imagine this. Every workout you do, every healthy meal you eat, every stress-relieving breath you take is literally adding not just years to your life, but inches of confidence back to your bedroom. Isn't that a reason worth starting today? So, if you're sitting there wondering whether your size and performance are doomed with age, remember this. Your future is written not in your DNA, but in your daily choices. Your heart is the engine, your blood vessels are the highways, and your penis? That's the sports car waiting for the fuel. Keep the engine clean, and the ride will always be powerful. Now it's your turn. Don't wait for a scary wake-up call like David did. Start protecting your heart today because the benefits go far beyond the hospital. They reach into the most personal, most powerful parts of your life. If you found this eye-opening, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more videos where we uncover the hidden truths about your health and performance. And in the comments below, tell me, what's the one habit you're going to start today to protect your heart? Remember, a stronger heart means a stronger you in every way.